Hello, welcome to episode 2.
Here's our blanket, excellent.
Asymmetrical twin. Dropping and sinking up.
Notice how
So just notice. Joining us for the second episode of next week. Namaste. Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Namaste Yoga, another holiday special for you here. Today we are going to be doing a practice called Yoga Nidra, which is sleep yoga, wonderful for relaxing, restoring, and regenerating energy over your holidays. So I'm here with my friends today, Terry and Jill, and we're going to practice Yoga Nidra today. So you will want to have some blankets close by. And I think that's about it. You might want to have a pillow for underneath your head and a pillow for behind your knees. But whatever you need to be comfortable for lying back on your back on the ground. So we are going to start today's practice with sun salutations. We are going to be doing the Vonda Scaravelli, Esther Meyer's version of sun salutations, which is really a nice version to really lengthen out the spine. Also very easy on the shoulders, very non-injurious to the shoulders, which is great, especially for women practicing this posture. So I'm going to get you to come and stand towards the top of your mats. Spread those toes nice and wide. Feet are right underneath the hip bones, lengthening the legs down into the ground. And let's just close our eyes, hands in prayer position at the heart. Breathing into the heart center. Becoming aware of the physical body. Today we're going to be practicing sun salutations as our warm-up, so I want you to create some intention around that. You want you're approaching them as a warm-up, not a workout. We're going to practice them gently in a way that's very kind to our bodies. Let's take a moment to set an intention for our practice. It might be an intention that you've been working with through the fall or over the last few weeks that you want to carry over. It might be some kind of energy you want to cultivate over the holidays right now. And in this first round of sun salutation, we're going to hold each posture for about 5 breaths. So moving nice and slowly through it. Let's start by inhaling, taking the arms up and overhead, lengthening the tail down, opening the heart towards the ceiling. And then in this version of sun salutation, we drop the chin to the chest. When you dive forward, hands come forward in front of you. And we'll stay here. Now this is a warm-up, so do bend the knees. Take the pressure off the low back here. And we'll inhale, stepping the right foot back. Let's lower the right knee and uncurl the right toes. Then we'll tuck the right toes under at the back. Let's step that left foot back into downward facing dog and hold. And again, remember that it is a warm-up, so lift the heels and bend the knees. Let the spine lengthen here. Let's warm up the spine. Inhaling, bending the knees to the ground. Breathing out as you sit back onto the heels for child's pose. And generally the idea here is that the hands are going to stay in the same position for the whole sun salutation. So you might feel them wanting to pull back a little bit here, but
resist that. Allow the hands to be like bear claws, reaching into the ground so the spine can really lengthen out here. And then we'll inhale through the back of the body. We're going to exhale, round up through the spine like an angry cat. Cat, pelvic tilt, pelvic tilt, pelvic tilt. So you're coming from cat
through to cobra. I bet the girls are glad we did a spine class right before this one. And then we'll inhale, tuck those toes under. Exhale into downward facing dog again. Inhaling, coming up nice and high on the toes. We'll walk the right leg forward, lowering the left knee, sinking down through that right sit bone. Tucking the right toe under at the back, breathe in. Breathe out, walking that left foot in, standing forward fold, checking in with that low back again, bending the knees as much as necessary to take the strain off the low back. Let's grow the feet down into the ground, roll the pelvis into neutral first, then uncurl the vertebra of the spine as we roll up. Arms come up and overhead, reach the heart up to the sky, tailbone lengthens down to lengthen the lumbar spine. We'll bring the hands to prayer position at the heart. Feeling the difference between the right and the left side of the body. Let's inhale, reach up. Legs and feet root down, heart opens up. Chin to chest, rolling forward through the spine, coming into standing forward fold and holding, bending the knees if necessary, taking any strain off the low back. Back of the neck is long, crown of the head dropping towards the ground so the neck can lengthen out. We'll breathe in and step that left foot back, lowering the left knee, uncurling the left toes, holding the lunge on this side. Tucking the left toe under at the back, breathe in. Breathe out. Let's step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, knees bend. Plant those hands firmly. Exhale, sit back on the heels. Feel that spine lengthen, lengthen, lengthen as you sit back into child's pose. Oh, that feels so good. Inhale into the back of the body, exhaling and rounding up through the spine. Swoop that tail under, cat, coming through to cobra. Inhaling, toes tuck under, exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, coming up high on the toes. Let's walk that left leg in, lower the right knee.
Inhaling, right toes tuck under, step the right foot in, standing forward fold. Remember, we are warming up, so just bend those knees if you need to take the pressure off the low back. This is a really nice version of standing forward fold too, especially for beginners. This is a lot at the very beginning, so this is a nice version. And then we tuck the tail under, roll up through the spine. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling, hands come to the heart. Okay, so from here we're going to move with the breath, inhaling, exhaling, moving with the breath. So one thing I find when I take class is that my teacher must breathe a lot faster than I do, so it goes too fast for me. So if I go too slow or too fast for you, then, move with your own breath. You don't have to keep up with us or slow down for us, depending. It might be nice to lengthen out your breath, though, I would think. So let's start by inhaling and reaching up. Tailbone roots, heart presents up to the sky. Exhale, rolling forward. Inhaling, stepping the right foot back. Exhaling, stepping the left foot back, downward facing dog. Strong handprints. Inhale, bending the knees. Exhale, palms stay there. Sit back on the heels, child's pose. Breathing in here. Breathing out, rounding up through the back, pelvic tilt, cat, come through the cobra, shoulders down away from the ears. Inhaling, toes tuck under. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Come up high on the toes, draw the belly up. Inhale, walk the right leg in. Breathe out, walk the left leg in, standing forward fold. We're going to inhale and roll up through the spine. And breathe out, hands, namaste. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, rolling forward. Inhaling, stepping the left foot back. Exhale, right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale into child's pose. Breathe in here into the back of the body. Breathe out, round up through the back, swoop the tail under, pelvic tilt, pelvic tilt, pelvic tilt, cat pose to cobra. Inhale, toes tuck under. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathing, come up high on the toes, walk the left leg in. Breathe out, walk the right leg in. Breathe in, roll up through the spine. Breathe out, hands, namaste. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, rolling forward. Inhaling, right foot steps back. Exhaling, left foot steps back. Inhaling, knees bend. Exhaling, child's pose. Breathe in here. Breathe out, round up through the back. Tail sweeps under, cat through to cobra. Breathe in, toes tuck under. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Breathing in, come up high on the toes, walk the right leg in. Breathing out, left leg comes in. Breathing in, roll up through the spine. Breathe out, hands, namaste. Inhale, reach up. Breathe out, roll forward. Breathe in, walk your left foot back. Breathe out, right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, knees bend. Breathe out, child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out, cat. Tail drops, tail drops, tails drops, cobra. Shoulders down away from the ears. Breathe in, toes tuck under. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, walk the left foot in. Breathe out, walk the right foot in. Breathe in, roll up through the spine. And breathe out, hands, prayer position. Okay, great. Now that the body is warmed up and limbered up, let's just release the shoulders a little bit. Terry's going to love this. Eagle's arms. You can show the modification. It'll be great. Okay, so let's stand facing forward. We'll bring our right arm up, your left, and we'll hook the left arm underneath. Palms come together. Great. Okay, so nice modifications like this. Yeah, arm across. Great. So, like that. There we go.
Shoulder stretch.
Now, for less of a shoulder stretch, bring the elbows in and drop them down. For more, you pull the elbows away and lift it up. And then release that down. Good, let's roll those shoulders back and down. Okay, and then you're going to bring your left arm up, our right, hook the right arm underneath our left. Palms come together. Same on both sides? So then, you got it? Okay, good. Okay, and release and roll those shoulders back and down. Great. Okay, spread those toes. Just because I feel like spreading the toes. Doesn't it feel good? Spread those toes out. Okay, so a sun salutation is a nice, very complete practice. Forward bends, back bends, inversions. You've got everything but a twist. So let's come to the ground and seated, and we'll do a twist. So let's take the legs out long in front of us. That's good, yeah. Okay, let's slide the right leg in. Okay, you're going to cross the right leg over the left leg. Now I want you to have your whole right foot and whole right buttocks on the ground. Pelvis neutral too, so what I see a lot of here is pelvis dropping back and rolling back, and then it's just, it's kind of a nightmare what's going to happen in the lumbar spine there. So let's come up forward so the pelvis is straight up and down. Do you want to bend the bottom leg as well? You want to keep the bottom leg long? Okay, so Terry's going to show keeping the bottom leg long. Jill and I are going to bend the left heel up to the right buttocks. So only if you can continue to drop down through both sides and the spine can lengthen up. Looks great. Let's wrap the left arm around the right leg, lengthen the spine up towards it. Okay, so you can do more here. More would be to take the left arm all the way to the outside of the right leg, but only if the shoulders can stay dropping. So surprisingly, that's happening for me this morning. Must be that cocoa smoothie I had this morning. Okay, and then gently untwist. We're going to uncross that right leg, uncross both legs and give them a little wiggle. Even wiggle out the hips, that's great. Okay, let's do the other side. Let's slide the left leg in, cross the left leg over the right leg. Okay, Tara's going to show with the right leg long. Jill and I are going to bend the right leg in. Oh, different sides. Okay, both sides. Left buttocks, left foot fully on the ground. Yeah, we'll wrap the right arm around that left leg, lengthening the spine up, pelvis nice and tall. Good. The option is to bring the arm. So this is a good example here. Can you see how when I bring my arm over, my shoulder starts to creep up to my, not creep, it just hugs my ear. So this side, not going to go as far. I'm going to keep my arm wrapping, keep my spine lengthening. Okay, and come back center. We're gonna release the legs. Give it a little wiggle. All right, so that's it. We're gonna do Yoga Nidra now, sleep yoga. This is a really big treat for everybody over the holidays. Everybody in my classes loved it this week. So everybody needs 2 blankets. So go ahead and grab your 2 blankets, and I'll let you guys get set up as I explain what's gonna happen for our listeners at home. So as you're getting ready at home, you can get your blankets, get yourselves comfortable. You might want a pillow behind your head. Just make sure you're going to be warm enough and make sure you're going to be comfortable. So maybe a pillow underneath the legs, a pillow behind the head. The way this is going to work is I'm going to take you through a guided relaxation. And that's going to take about 25 minutes. So the way the guided relaxation works is that we're going to bring awareness and mindfulness to various points in the body. And we're also going to do guided breath practices through the body, where you'll be directing the breath through certain parts of the body. That part will go on for about 25 minutes. And then after 25 minutes, we'll come to a point where we'll move into stillness and quiet, and then I will stop talking, and that period of silence will be for about 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes we will I will talk you out again. Okay, are you guys comfortable? Okay. Yeah, whatever you need to do to get a little more comfortable. The Yoga Nidra that I like to use and I've been using for years comes from a website called swamij.com. I've also done some work and studied with Richard Miller and his Yoga Nidra technique. This is one that's really quite simple, allows you to work through the body, allows you to get the body into relaxation, and it works really well for my students. So I have been using it for a long time and I do quite like it. Okay, you ready? All right, everybody looks comfortable. So you're going to lie on your back in Shavasana and lie in such a way that your spine is aligned. Your feet are a comfortable distance from your sides. Your arms are in a comfortable position. So oftentimes I notice my students like to have their hands on the body, but beside the body is the way it's generally directed, but whatever you've chosen, stick with that. I like that. And we'll begin by allowing our attention to move through your head and your face, including the top of the head, forehead, eyebrows, eyes, cheekbones, and jaws. And then bring your awareness to your nostrils and notice the breath at the nostrils for several breaths. Begin to notice your mouth, your jaw, and your chin. Feel the neck and throat, shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, hands, fingers, and fingertips. And feel as though you are breathing in from the tips of the fingers up to the shoulders and breathing out from the shoulders to the fingertips. Feel as though you're breathing in from the tips of the fingers to the shoulders, breathing out from the shoulders to the fingertips. Then move your attention from the fingers back through the hands, wrists, lower arms, upper arms, shoulders, upper back, and chest. Concentrating at the center of the chest, breathing in and breathing out at the heart center several times. Be aware of your stomach, abdomen, lower back, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. And breathe out as if your whole body is breathing out. And breathe in as if your whole body is breathing in. Breathe out as if your whole body is breathing out. Breathe in as if your whole body is breathing in. And as you breathe out, let go of all tension, worries, and anxieties. Breathe in as if you're breathing in new energy, as well as a sense of peace and relaxation. Breathing out as if you're breathing out with the whole body. Breathing in as if you're breathing in with the entire body. Move your attention from the toes to the feet, ankles, calves, thighs, knees, hips, lower back, abdomen, stomach, and chest. Focusing in at the heart center and breathing out and breathing in from the heart several times. Noticing the upper back, shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, wrists, hands, fingers, and fingertips. Feel as though you're breathing in from the tips of the fingers up to the shoulders, breathing out from the shoulders to the fingertips. Breathing in from the tips of the fingers up to the shoulders, breathing out from the shoulders to the fingertips. Then move your attention from the fingers back through the hands, wrists, lower arms, upper arms, shoulders, neck, throat, chin, jaws, mouth, and nostrils. And then bring your awareness to the breath at the nostrils for several breaths. Feeling the breath coming into the nose and feeling the breath leave the nose. Move your attention to the cheekbones, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, and top of the head. Now allow your attention to be aware of the smooth, slow, serene flow of the breath. Letting your mind make a gentle, conscious effort to guide the breath so that it is smooth, calm, and deep. Bringing your attention to your forehead and your throat, the right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, tip of the right thumb, tip of the right index finger, tip of the right middle finger, tip of the right ring finger, tip of the right baby finger, the right wrist, the right elbow, the right shoulder, and the throat. Noticing your left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, left thumb, tip of the left index finger, tip of the left middle finger, tip of the left ring finger, tip of the left baby finger, the left wrist, the left elbow, and the left shoulder. Noticing the throat, the heart center, the right lung, the heart center, the left lung, and the heart center, the navel, and the lower abdomen. Bringing your awareness to the right hip, the right knee, right ankle, tip of the right big toe, tip of the right middle toe, second toe, tip of the right middle toe, tip of the right fourth toe, tip of the right baby toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, and lower abdomen. Noticing your left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of the left big toe, tip of the left second toe, tip of the left middle toe, tip of the left fourth toe, tip of the left baby toe, the left ankle, left knee, and left hip. Noticing the lower abdomen, the navel, the heart center, the forehead, and the throat. Now breathing out as if you're breathing out from the top of the head down to the base of the spine. And then breathing in from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the base of the spine. Breathing in from the base of the spine to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the center of the pelvis. Breathing in from the center of the pelvis to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the center of the pelvis. Breathing in from the center of the pelvis to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the navel. Breathing in from the navel to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the navel. Breathing in from the navel to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the heart center. Breathing in from the heart center to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the heart center. Breathing in from the heart center to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the throat center. Breathing in from the throat center to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the throat center. Breathing in from the throat center to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the center of the forehead, the third eye. Breathing in from the third eye to the top of the head. Breathing out from the top of the head to the center of the forehead, the third eye. Breathing in from the third eye to the top of the head. Now breathing in and out to that space between the eyebrows. Breathing in and out from the third eye. And then bringing your attention to the throat center and imagining there a moon. Bringing your attention to the heart center, allowing your awareness to empty completely of any images, impressions, thoughts, sensations, or other experiences. Allowing yourself to go deep into the stillness and the silence. You are now in Yoga Nidra. Let's start to bring our attention back from the stillness and silence to the awareness of the relative quietness of the mind, the awareness of the smoothness of the breath, and the stillness of the physical body. Bringing this deep stillness and silence with you as you gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, gradually moving as you wish and opening your eyes, very slowly making your way up to seated. Come here. Come on. Come sit. This is my daughter, Trinity. She was such a good girl on set today, weren't you? Nice and quiet for us. How was that, ladies? Good and relaxed? All right, so from my family to yours and to all your friends, I want to wish you a very happy holidays. Let's bring our hands in prayer position. Namaste. Thank you for joining us for the 15th episode of Namaste Yoga. We will see you, I believe this will be the first episode of 2010, so we'll see you for the second episode of 2010 next week.